Hello everyone, my name is Benny Ferguson and the title of this video is Are You Controlling? Because the more you try to control, the more you are really out of control. Alright, let me explain. I can remember growing up and really feeling like, I was in a controlled type environment. Being controlled and growing up that way, you didn't really realize it then, but, as an adult, you realize that, you were being controlled. You weren't allowed to really be yourself, to really be fully expressed. And, unconsciously, I began doing the same thing with my children. Unknowingly, I was trying to do it to my partner. And many of you as leaders, you may be doing it in your jobs or in your businesses. And what you need to know is that the more you try to control, the more you're out of control. Because when you try to control people, whether it's your children, your spouse, your team, your staff, your employees at work, you're creating a negative experience. You're generating negative energy. You're providing and emanating a negative vibration that's creating a negative response. You're creating a negative performance in people. You are hindering their performance. You are not allowing them to be fully expressed, and whether outwardly or inwardly, they are going to rebel. They're going to rebel. They're going to resent. And it's not taking you to where you want to go, whether it's in your relationships, as a business person. You can't control people. And most of the time when you're trying to control someone, whether it's your children, your spouse, your co-workers, it's out of fear. It's out of fear. You're trying to protect yourself from some pain that you've experienced before, or you're trying to protect yourself from a pain or a failure that you have seen others experience. And so you're trying to control the situation. You're trying to control the people. When in actuality, the more positive way to approach it is to be allowing and supporting of them being fully expressed, because they'll thank you for it. Being more allowing and supportive of people being purely themselves, being purely authentic. And that energy, that vibration, you choosing to be that type of person, propels people to their higher levels of performance. It propels them. It elevates them. Controlling, being a person who controls, or individuals being controlled, has never been a positive thing. It always ends in revolt. It always ends in rebellion, whether it's outward or inward, whether you realize it or not. I did it as a child. I did it as an adult. My spouse, my partner, in the beginning of our relationship or our marriage, she pushed against me trying to be controlling. And it ended up being a seriously negative environment, a negative place in our relationship. And as I've watched and worked with companies, and I see leaders who are trying to control their employees and their team, highly powerful people, people with a lot of potential, but in controlling, they're holding them. They're limiting them. They're not allowing them to be, again, fully expressed and really perform at a high level because of the control that's being wielded by the leader. So the question is, are you controlling? Are you controlling, and why are you controlling if you are that person, if you're being that? And is it a healthy way? Is it getting you the results that you want? Is it creating the experiences that you want in your life? That's the question. Are you controlling? And if so, why? And what results is it creating? I'm Benny Ferguson. And if you want to learn how to stop being controlling, what life would look like on the other side, being supportive, being allowing, or if you want to just find out, how to be brilliant in every area of your life, visit us at www.miningthediamondwithin.com. Thanks.